Hello and welcome to my Runescape 3 quest guide for the Waterfall Quest. This quest has no requirements aside from activating the Ardoin and Yanil lodestones, a guide for which can be found by clicking on the card on screen now or in the description. The items you'll need for this quest are 6 air runes, 6 water runes, 6 earth runes, 1 rope and a games necklace. Don't wear any items as you'll be unable to take them into Glariel's tomb and will have to bank them anyway. Lower levels should also bring some food as you will be attacked by numerous monsters throughout this quest. I took 10 crayfish and only just survived with 2 defense and 10 constitution, so it's worth filling up on good food. The rewards for this quest are 1 quest point, 13,750 attack and strength experience, 2 gold bars, 2 diamonds, 40 mithril seeds and access to the Waterfall dungeon. This is an intermediate quest which should take you between 15 to 20 minutes to complete. There are many enemies you must encounter in this quest, however we will not be defeating them, simply enduring them. I would make sure you have auto retaliate turned off for this quest due to the number of different enemies you will encounter. To turn this off, navigate to the adrenaline bar on your combat bar, and if there are 2 swords showing, click it so that only 1 sword is showing. To start this quest, right click on your games necklace and choose teleport. Choose the barbarian outpost option. Once you're at the outpost, turn your camera to the south and follow the path to the south that I take. You'll come up to a house surrounded by a fence, open the fence gate and then open the house door, and in here speak with Almira. When shown the quest overview screen, choose Accept Quest. Then finish the dialogue. After the dialogue, head west and open the gate leading to the river. Click on the raft to board it and you will travel downstream. Once you crash, speak to Hudon on the bank northwest of you and complete the dialogue. After the dialogue, click on the water to the south of you and swim back to shore. Once you've done this, there will be a building to the northwest. Go inside this and climb up the spiral staircase. On the eastern wall will be 2 bookcases. Search the southern one to find the book on Backstorian. Read it and flick through each page until you finish it. Once you've finished it, teleport to the Yanil lodestone. You'll want to be wary of ogres and bears that we will pass here. From the lodestone, run north and slightly west, following the path I take along the Tree Gnome village maze. You'll reach the top of the maze, and when you do, enter it, and follow the route that I take, a map for which is shown on screen. Follow the red line. There are many monsters in this cave, so be prepared to eat if necessary. Enter the trapdoor. Once inside the cave, run down the eastern tunnel and you will see a crate which is slightly different coloured to the others. Click on it to search it and you will receive a key. If you don't receive a key, it is because you haven't read the book on Backstorian. Make sure you read it and try again. Run back west where you came from and then follow the western tunnel and head north. There'll be a gate here. Use the key on the door and then click on the door to enter it. You're now safe from these enemies. In here, speak with Golry, and when the dialogue disappears, wait a few seconds and the dialogue will continue. After the dialogue, you will receive Glariel's Pebble. Then you'll want to teleport to the Ardoin Lodestone. For the next part of the quest, you need to bank some items, as you can't take them into Glariel's tomb. There is a bank deposit box to the east of the Lodestone. Bank the runes, any magical jewellery such as the games necklace, and make sure that you've just kept the Glariel's Pebble and food on you. I decided to drop my items outside the tomb later on, as I was confident in getting back out of the tomb quick enough to retrieve them. However, I would recommend banking them to be safe. Once you've banked them, run northwest and follow the route that I take towards Glariel's tombstone. Once at the tombstone, click on the pebble and use it on the tombstone. After a few dialogue additions in your chat box, you will enter the tomb. Once in here, you will be attacked by a lot of skeletons. Run west and click on the chest at the end of this tunnel to open it. Click on it again to search it and receive Glariel's Amulet. Drop this amulet and click on the chest again to get another amulet, as you'll need one later on in the game. Then pick up the amulet you dropped and run to the south tunnel and search Glariel's tomb to receive Glariel's urn. Once you've got this, run back north and climb up the ladder to the east. Once you're out of the tomb, teleport to any bank and make sure that you withdraw the 6 air, water and earth runes, a games necklace, your rope and some more food. Your inventory should look like mine, however you should have more food than I do. Once you've restocked your inventory, right-click the games necklace and teleport to the Barbarian outpost again. As before, follow my path to the south and enter the house we started the quest at. Once here, go out towards the river to the west and click on the raft to travel downstream again. Once you crash, run south and use your rope on the rock on the land to the south of you to cross the river. Then once you're here, use your rope on the tree next to you to climb down to the entrance of the Waterfall dungeon. Make sure you have Glariel's Amulet in your inventory or equipped, and then enter the dungeon. In here there are more enemies to be aware of. Run to the east room and search the boxes in here which are slightly lighter in colour to the other boxes. You'll find a key. Then run out of this room and enter the room to the west. Run north past the fire giants here and use the key on the door to the north and enter it. Here, pick up the key on the floor and use this key on the door to the north. You'll now be in a large room with a circular pattern in the middle. Make sure you do the following steps in the order that I say, otherwise you'll be washed out of the dungeon and will have to make your way back here. Use an air rune on each of the 6 pillars. Then use a water rune on each pillar, and finally use an earth rune on each pillar. Make sure the order is all air runes first, then all water runes, and then all earth runes. Once you've done this, use Glariel's Amulet on the statue of Glariel. The circular pattern will rise, forming steps. Finally, don't take the chalice as you'll be washed out of the dungeon. Instead, use Glariel's urn on the chalice to complete the quest. I hope this guide has helped you, and if it has, please leave a like on this video and subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. Also, if you have any suggestions or feedback as to how I can make these guides easier to follow, please let me know in the comments below. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.